Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's me, Eddie, and... Hold on. Hey, what is up guys? It's me, Eddie, and I am back with another episode of Steins Gate, but we're trying something a little bit different today. Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. Okay, so basically... You all know about Steins Gate, right? Oh god, it's so annoying that the music stops whenever... Hold on. Okay, boom, 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 boom. It's so annoying that the music just stops whenever, Oopsies, that's not what I want to move. It's so annoying that the music kind of stops whenever I want to... Hold on. Okay, there we go. Big... Okay, whatever. I think that should be good enough, honestly. I want to say, hey guys, how is it going? It's me, Eddie, and yeah, Steins Gate. My Darling's Embrace. Nothing more to do. Except restart the game up. I kind of want to play the extra scenes first. But you know.
ここでは真実を語っているんであって断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしてもそれが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか。
But yeah, it's February, Valentine's Day coming up soon, so, you know.
慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらこんな事態になんてならなかった。今をこんな形にしてしまうこともなかった。だが分かるはずがないだろう。あの瞬間の自分の手に俺たち全員の運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えても見るがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。
Right.
普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。無活なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。運命という名の女神は思った以上にずっと性悪で、いつでも戯れの糸をお前の周囲に張り巡らせているのだと。
Quick saved.
時間は流転し、死へ望む存在とともに生まれ消えてゆく。有限。
Oh, perfect. I could actually just place myself here. And there is no issue of me covering up the text, so I won't have to fuck around with that much. Lovely. If I press control...
地を知る者は地に溺れ、地を知らぬ者は泳ぐ術を知らず。
Okay, so, cool.
一方で、時間は過去から未来へと移ろいゆくのではなく、超自然的に悠然とただそこにある。
Yeah, time itself does not flow from the past to the future. It simply exists supernaturally and the own is infinite, huh?
英知を持つを知らぬ者こそが真の知者であることは、すでに過去の知者が語るところである。
He who knows that he is wise may drown in his own wisdom, but he who does not will stay away from the water because he can't swim. That is so real, honestly.
知るを知るとなし、 知らざるを知らずとなす。これ、知るなり。知らぬことを知らぬと認めることこそが、神へと近づく第一歩となる。
Okay, so this control does skip. The controls are the same. So, unfortunately for you guys, no funny faces. Accepting the unknown as the unknown is a first step towards God. We're back! That is so weird. Oh my god. Suzuha! Oh my god. Like, I don't know. I still kind of feel weird about skipping all those, like, smaller things. The linear bounded phonogram stuff. I'll get to that, obviously, but, you know, it's Valentine's Day. Come on, right? It's the season of love. Oh, we got the whole crew. Oh, we got the whole crew. Why is everyone so quiet? Hold on. We're gonna see this fella. We're gonna see Cheeto again. That's funny. Oh, we got a whole lineup here. Rintaro, Mayuri, Daru, Krisu, Moeka, Luca, Ferris, Suzuha, Mr. Braun. Other. Okay. Hey, what are you muttering about? Hey, John. Hey, Lohani Softpaws. Yo. Hey, what are you muttering about? So, I hold my cell phone by my right ear. Nobody is listening on the other line. No noise emanates from the speaker. It's completely silent. A stark contrast to the hustle and bustle filling the room. A single drop of sweat rolls down my chin and falls onto the floor. By the way, ooh. By the way, guys, do tell me if some things are too quiet. Like, if you guys can't hear stuff, or if I'm, like, covering up text, please do say down below. It really helps me out. I would appreciate you guys if you actually, like, mention stuff. Oh, I can't, your face is covering the text. Oh, this, you know, if you guys if anything is, like, an issue, like, the volume mixing is not good, stuff like that, please do say down below. That would be very much appreciated. Oh, Karin, come on, tell me. A girl stands before me. She's talking to me with her head tilted. Her face exhibits the sort of pure innocence you would expect of a junior high student. The sort that would feel no anxiety even if she were about to enter enemy territory. I don't know if it's just on my end, but is it just me or is Mayuri's voice really quiet? Mirror of perfect knowledge. This is my second achievement today. Ooh. I read that again. The organization is the organization, nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, but even uttering that name is a death wish. For that reason, all who know of its existence simply call it the organization. Is that so? I thought as much. This is more of the organization's handwork. Steins Gate!
No.
And side. I lowered my cell phone and looked around the room to get a better grasp of the situation. But the questions only multiplied. No, I would never! No, I would never. Yes!
この未来ガジェット研究所の創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法院京馬の人質だ。
Oh lordy. We're getting an exposition dump. Wait, I gotta quit. I know we're gonna find out later. I'm wondering why Suzuha's here now. Right. This high school, who looks like a middle schooler, is Shina Mayuri. She's a member of the laboratory, lab member 002 to be precise, and my childhood friend. I can never forget her. And what I'm talking about has nothing to do with forgetfulness. I just don't understand any of this. What do you mean?
どうしたん、まゆし。何か問題でもあったん？
Hold on. What's going on, May? Is she something wrong?
オカリンの様子がちょっと変なの。だからどうしたのかなって。
Well, Okarin's acting a bit weird. I was just making sure he's okay.
オカリンの様子が変？
何言ってるの、まゆり。岡部の様子が変だなんて今に始まったことじゃないでしょ。
It's hardly worth being worried about, Mayuri. Isn't he always weird?
そうそう。マキセ氏の言う通り。変じゃないオカリンはオカリンじゃないよ。
Yeah, I agree with Makise Shi. An Okarin who isn't weird isn't an Okarin at all. This man, who makes all those around him uncomfortable and who has been occupying my focus for some time now, is Hashida Itaru, also known as Dado. Not only is an extraordinary super hacker, he's also the right hand of Hoin Kyoma. And
それより岡部、言い出したのはあんたなんだから、そんなところでボケっと突っ立ってないで手伝いなさいよ。
Kurisu! Hold on. Super hacker, a tremendously skilled hacker, at least someone who claims to be one. The threat? My friend's a hacker, so he could easily find out who you are, often appears during arguments on the internet. People mockingly call the non-existent hacker a hacker. Anyways, Okabe, since you're the one who started all this, you should help us out instead of staring off into space.
Hey, Christina, yo. 貴様は何度言えばわかるのだ。
Hey, Christina, how many times do I need to tell you?
いいか。俺は岡部倫太郎ではなく、泣く子も黙るマッドサイエンティスト。
Hoin Kyoma!
何度も言っているだろう。
The mad scientist Hoin Kyoma, as I've told you time and time again.
あんたこそそのクリスティーナって呼び方やめろと何回言えばわかるのよ。
Christina? Question mark?
何？だったら何と呼べばいいのだ？
Okay, so this is just the exposition dump. I got it.
ザ・ゾンビか？
Zombie.
セレセブか？
Oh my god.
それともやはり助手と呼んでほしいのか？
だから名前で呼べ。
The zombie?
ならばやはりクリスティーナではないか。
These two.
だから私にはちゃんとマキセクリスという立派な名前があると言ったろうが。
相変わらずいちいち細かいことを気にするやつだな、クリスティーナは。
By the way, I'm sorry for not having like a proper thumbnail. I promise you I will make one soon. She responds only with a glare. It's so easy to make her mad, he's just rage baiting her. But since there's no telling how she might exact her revenge, I should stop before things get out of hand. Yeah, exactly. Nothing is as scary as a woman with vengeance on her mind.
それで？は？ではない。17歳でアメリカの大学を飛び級で卒業し、 世界的学術雑誌サイエンス誌に研究論文が載ったほどの天才脳科学者マキセ・クリス女子は一体この俺に何を手伝いと言っているのだ
Oh lord, this really is the exposition dump, isn't it?
説明台詞オツ
What is? I genuinely don't know what that is. Short for Otsukare-sama, which means good work or way to go in Japanese net slang. Okay, interesting. I genuinely did not know that. Cool exposition, Otsu.
なんでいちいち気に障るような言い方しかできんのだ。
How could you make that list of accomplishments sound like insults?
俺は事実を言ったまでだ
That's right, everything I said was true. In spite of her age, this girl is a world-renowned neuroscientist. I know what that means! Yeah, I had a feeling this is what it would say. I just want to read all the tips. This summer, she came to me begging for a chance to be my disciple, so I took her in as lab member 004. Okabe, I feel like there's a case of unreliable narrator going on here. Yet this is what I get. While this sort of behavior might fly in other countries, she knows that Japan doesn't take these things so lightly. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Fortunately for her, Hoin Kyoma is not so bothered by such petty things. I will allow this indignity to slide without comment. Allow me to make it perfectly clear that my silence is not due to the terror this woman instills in me. Yes, it is.
それではもう一度尋ねるがこれは一体何の騒ぎなのか
なんのって
I look around the room.
あれここって電子レンジなかったかな
Oh, lordy.
あ、確か奥の部屋にあったと思いますけど
Oh shit, actually, what did it say? I didn't, cat-eared girl. Graceful girl? Question mark?
電子レンジはオカリンが使えなくしちゃったのです
Hold on, what did it call Mayuri then? Oh, question mark, question mark, question mark.
あ、そうなんだ
Graceful girl?
これがどこに
Girl with glasses. Clutter and technology covers every free surface in a tiny laboratory as if to drive home that we're in a laboratory. Yet somehow people were bustling around in this cramped space. What does this mean?
だからあんたが言い出したことでしょうが
だから俺が一体何を言い出したというのだ
だから新しいガジェットの完成祝いに宴会を行うって言ったのはあんただろうが
Ah,
だからとだから新しいガジェットだと今そう言ったのか
what's going on? I genuinely am confused.
そうだお電話レンジカッコ仮に続く新作ガジェット9号機から11号機
Future Gadget 9 through 11, following the invention of the phone wave. What?
何ということ3台もか
何言ってるんだおたくさん作れと言ったのもオカリンじゃまいか
なるほどそういうことか
Dara and Karisu's explanations have brought the truth to light. In some nation, I asked them to make new gadgets, and now we're celebrating our successes. The only problem is I don't recall any of it. Could I have been given them this order subconsciously? Or could this be the organization's doing? No, that's not it. In that case...
ダルよもう一つ聞いてもいいか
だが断る
A clear refusal. To the untrained eye, that's it. That is, Dara's constant use of net slang is like a conditioned reflex even when it obscures his true response. So I ignore him and ask anyway.
今から宴会を行おうというのは分かったしかしだラボの宴会になぜあの連中がいるのだ
Because they're lab members? I point at the people moving around about the room. If it's a laboratory party, only lab members should be invited. But including myself, there are 8 people here. As far as I can remember, our laboratory only had 6 members, or at least as of 5 minutes ago. Following that logic, we have 2 non-lab member interlopers in this room with us.
なぜって、それはラボ面だからに決まってるっしょ、上皇。
SMH? Was that really? When was SMH? Internet slang, often used to show that one cannot believe something. It stands for shaking my head. But I guess in Japan they don't really know about that.
ラボ面だとまさかここにいる全員がか。
そうだけど、それが何か？
いや。
Now I get it. The creation of new gadgets. A party. New lab members. None of which I remember. This could only mean...
na Makiseし、まゆしの言う通り、やっぱり今日のオカリン、ちょっと変かもしらん。
Hey, Maki Seishi, Mayushi's right. Okarin is acting a bit weirder than usual today.
ええ、そうみたいね。
With this much evidence, there's no room for doubt. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn.
どうやら実験は成功のようだな。
実験？
実験って。おい、あんたまさか。
ふん、察しがいいな、クリスティーナよ。
I looked around the room and raised my voice so that everyone could hear me.
その通り。ついさっきまで俺は D メールの実験を行っていたのだ。
Oh, lordy. Projection vision return. Change the wallpaper on the phone trigger standby scene. I'm gonna go with this one this time. Oh. Oh. It already is. First sound return. Change the ringtone for the phone trigger. Yeah! Phone ringtone. Actually, let me try to read all of this. All their memories returned. Refer to a message in phone trigger transmission memory at Okarin's up per... Oh. Buy a Lotto 6. Sure to win. I drink so much coffee, it hurts. Oh, hey, that's Okabe from, like... How many letters work? What's up, What's up? It's all good. Bye. I am Kurisu. Maki say Christina is not 3 lines. Is the limit. Rest is 1 or 2 byte. Change limit. Ayuka ki blah 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 blah. Gibberish. I got it now. 2 byte 6 characters. 1 byte 12 characters. One more, please. Daro, I'm at May Queen. What's up? I'm at May Queen. What's up? Is that true? I'll mail you again. John person? I'd also like to hear him out. You're living like an old man. With 60-second timer change. Do-do-do. Mayushi. Depending on the timer. Crud. So when does... Hi, Okabe. Fancy meeting you here, Moeka. Oh my god. She was... What did she say? Self-memories return. That's right, I was conducting a D-mail experiment. On with the
そし
story,
て今
folks.
度こそ俺の考えは間違っていなかったのだと確信した。我法王院京馬はここに断言する。やはり D メールには過去を改変する力があるのだ。
Oh! Okay. Okay, okay. What? Okay. Oh my god. Wait, this is... Oh my god. What? I don't know what any of this says. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Whoa! 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 This is a Latin story that could have been. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love that. What the hell? Entropy, the Origins Rumble. It all started with the invention of Future Gadget number 8, aka the phone wave, name subject to change. The Future Gadget Laboratory was founded by the mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma with the stated invention of making future gadgets. The reason I say start is because gadget invention is merely a stepping stone on the path to our real goal. That goal is to destroy the hierarchy of our society and bring chaos to this world. Inventing gadgets is simply a means to an end. But in the process, we stumbled upon an unbelievable invention. The phone wave, name subject to change. Hold on. Let me close these windows properly. My god. The little lights are peeking through. The phone wave, name subject to change. At first, it was merely a microwave connected to a cell phone so that it could be controlled from afar. But a few days ago, we discovered an unintended side effect. That side effect is a surprising ability to send emails to the past. But do not think these are any mere emails. Sending a message to the past allows you to interfere with events that have come to pass. For example, you can send your past self jackpot-winning lottery numbers. Should the past you receive that number and purchase a winning ticket, well... how about that? Short for DeLorean mail. Yep, DeLorean mail, a text message that can be sent to the past. This is accomplished via sending cell phone by using the Future Gadget 008. Phone wave name subject to change. It's possible to set the arrival time of the message to by the hour. However, messages cannot be sent to periods of time too close to the present. Oh, really? I'd forgotten about that. Did they mention that in the original? Additionally, the size of the message is limited to 36 bytes of data. Oh, phone wave. Okay. What's that? You say this is all in my head? This is why it's difficult to converse with the willfully normal. I suppose it's natural to have my doubts. Oh, come here, I played the previous game. I know. I played the original game. I know all this is real. Even I doubted it at first. However, it all happened as I said, and that's the truth. Nothing is more absolute than truth. With that in mind, we've been conducting experiments over the last few days. And today we finally have our answer. D-mail has a power to change the past. Though we'd experimented countless times, we never found any conclusive evidence. But this time's different. The situation I'm in right now is entirely due to the D-mail I sent to the past self. The world has been changed. This guy. Our invention will reshape the history of mankind. I think there's some bait and switch being set up here. I'm sure that my bold declaration has rendered everyone speechless. Luca. Speech. There is. Mocha's pretty cute too, honestly. Everyone ignores him. These accursed barbarians! How pitiful that their feeble brains are unable to comprehend the announcement of the invention of the century. Just as I thought, my story has her hooked. Hold on. No, I'm pretty sure what you're about to get is a clobbering. Of course she is. She did give lectures about time machines at RoddyCon a week ago. There's no way she isn't interested. RoddyCon? Hold on. So I know that's the Delta timeline, but I'm like, how, like, what, where does this sort of branch off from the central, like, hub, I guess you could say.
今言ったことは本当なの？
言ったこととは
だから実験、それによって過去を変えたって話。
もちろんだ。
証拠は？
俺の経験による。
That's only evidence for you, buddy.
経験ってどんな経験よ？
教えてほしいか。
それはまあ。
Kurisu. Kurisu's adorable too. They're all cute. They're all cute. All Steins Gate
だ
like
ったらそこに三つ指をついてお願いします法王院京馬様と言え。そうすれば教えてやらないことも。
ねえマユリ、このお皿はもう並べた方がいいの？
Hey, Maya, do you think we should start putting the plates out?
聞いてください。お願いします。
Wait, if I do nothing, does it like automatically play on its own?
最初からそう言えばいいのよ。
オカリン弱っ。
Gah, what humiliation. But I must be patient. Only then will I be able to reveal to them how truly great I am. And when I do, even my assistant will be in awe of my genius. I told my assistant and Dara what I've been up to for the last couple of days. In exchange, the two of them agreed to tell me more about our current situation. Doing so allowed me a slightly firmer grasp on the world as it currently stood.
なるほど。どうやらあんたが変えてしまう前の過去と変えた後、つまり今の状態での過去、共通しているところも多いみたいね。
As it stands now.
ああ、その代わり現実はそれなりに変わってしまっているようだ。
Once we discovered the D-mail, we conducted an experiment, aka Operation Urd, to study how D-mails worked. Though all things considered, things haven't really changed that much. The primary difference is that I suspended the experiment to focus on creating new gadgets. And of course, that now we have 8 lab members here instead of 6. Those are the only differences.
でもやっぱりどう考えても
不思議？何がだ？
決まってるでしょ？あんたのその能力がよ。なんて言ったっけ？確か
Reading Steiner!
天才少女という割には物覚えが悪いな、クリスティーナよ。
Jesus.
今一度教えてやるから耳の穴かっぽじってしっかりと聞くがいい。俺に備わりし世界の変動を見届ける力、その名をマガン・レーデンシュタイナー。
Dramatic much? I mean, even I'm not that dramatic.
やっぱりそのネーミングどうにかならないの？
Feels like I never finished the game, you know?
ならんな。
なんでだ？
シュタインズゲートの選択だからだ。
Of course.
意味不明なんですけど。
だからお前はいつまで経っても助手止まりなのだ。
Whose route should I go on first? Changing a symbol event with the D-mail has a ripple effect that changes events that occur afterwards. As evidenced by Kreese's behavior up to this point, memories from the world before the change are erased. Because to the majority of the world, those memories are events that never happened. One cannot have memories of something that never happened. But you do. That would be the natural conclusion to draw. Of course, I exist in the new altered world now too, but it seems I alone have the ability to remember events from before the world was changed. That is my special ability, Reading Steiner, a gift from God that I alone possess. The downside is I don't exactly know how the D-mail has changed the world when I enter a new reality.
まあいいわ。それで何を送ったの？
何をとは？
だから過去に D メールを送ったんでしょ？何日前にどういうメールを送ったのか聞いてるのよ。
kind of message you sent a few days back in time?
わからん。
What do you mean you don't know?
Huh?
Kriza choked out a horrified gasp.
ちょっとわからんってどういうことよ。
Oh my
女子であ
god.
るお前に教えてやろう。クリスティーナよ。
Is it just me or is Okabe spurting out even more than usual? Than in the original light novel? Or not in the original visual novel.
仮説を検証するためには度重なる実験を行わねばならないのだ。それも気が遠くなるほどのな。
要するに調子に乗っていっぱい送りすぎてわからなくなったってことか。
違うぞ。実は実験の最中にこの右腕が暴走。
Oh my god.
また。
やかましい。マッドサイエンティスト自称するなら実験くらいちゃんとやれ、この中二病。
We know what that means. Literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to a mindset is exhibited primarily by teenage males. Also used as a derogatory term to refer to older people who still exhibit this mindset. Characterized by affected attitude of nihilism or cynicism, extreme self-centered, delusion of power or superiority, and the consuming fear of being treated as a child. The person exhibiting these syndromes believes that they are cool, but most observers find them pathetic. Chunibyo, which is often abbreviated as Chuni, also refers to fictional tropes that teenage males often enjoy, such as ancient conspiracies, superpowers, especially powers sealed in a character's eye or arm, Norse mythology, battle for the fate of the multiverse. The consummate Chunibyo case will work such backstories into his own personal backstory. Okabe is a textbook example. Oh. Then why do you even have this here? Did you use the same exact coding? I mean, yeah, probably. Such arrogance for a Mur assistant. But letting my anger show would be immature. I immediately take out my phone and put it up to my ear.
大丈夫だ。問題ない。これも俺に与えられた試練だ。なーに、これ式のことを大したことではない。あ、すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。エルプサイコン。
I put the phone away only to find Mayuri standing right beside me.
トゥットゥルー。ねえねえ、オカリンオカリン。
だからマユリよ、俺は不王院教魔だと何度言えばわかるのだ。
オカリンはオカリンなの？
Some battles cannot be won. I've been telling her for 5 years now, but she still doesn't get into it. I can't say I like being called Okarin, but I guess I'll let her get away with it now.
それでどうしたマユリ？ええではない。用があったから声をかけたんだろう。
あ、そうだったね。ああ、そうそう。そろそろ用意ができたよって。
用意？
だからね、宴会の用意できたのです。
As I looked around, I saw everybody who was once busy setting things up, staring at me. Now that I think about it, everyone gathered together today for some reason. I may not remember what, but I have no choice but to rise to the occasion. In a single grand movement that left my laptop fluttering, I made my declaration.
よし、これより第89回円卓会議を始める。
Oh my god. Aww. And in a few minutes. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. The world was in chaos. Or at least the laboratory. Aww.
ねえ、 マキセクリスってあの天才少女のマキセクリスだよね。
Girl with braids.
天才かどうかはわからないけど、
Well, you are.
なんで君みたいな人がこのラボの一員になったの？
それが私にもよくわからないのよね。
よかくんのお母さんの唐揚げおいしいね。
Aww.
そう言ってくれるとお母さんも喜ぶと思う。
ねえねえ、萌香さんも食べてみて。ねえ、とっても美味しいよね。
フェイリースタンにお願いがあるんだお。
にゃにゃ。
フェイリースタンの秘技、目を見て混ぜ混ぜをぜひお願いしたいよ。
今日のフェイリスはメイクインのメイドじゃないからダメに
Ooh,
ゃ。
damn.
そこをなんとか。
ダメにゃ。
Dang.
何なのだお前たち。一体なんだこのカオスな円卓会議は。
Chaos? This looks happy. I like it. It's so wholesome. Why is Dora covered up? This should be an important meeting that determines the direction of the lab. How could they take it so lightly? I feel Yokabe, honestly, though. Nah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, on one hand, Okabe, come on, this is happiness. But on the other hand, I definitely do get it. Like, I've tried setting things up in the past myself that nobody really took seriously, so I've been there before.
何が違うというのだ。
これはね、煙突会議じゃなくてね、宴会なんだよ。
It's round table, not roundable. Even if I correct her, Mayuri won't remember. I'll just pretend she said it right.
だからね、今日は難しい話はなしなので。
Honestly, that's been my experience with some people too. Like, they're just not gonna get it. So, you just gotta pretend they said it right and go, ah, whatever. It do be like that sometimes.
そうそう、だいたい宴会をやると言い出したのはオカリン賞。
Why on earth would I say something like that? Even if I did say it, it's a mystery as to why.
しかしあまり騒ぐとまたミスター・ブラウンが怒鳴り込んでこないとも限らんだろう。
That seems like a good enough excuse. The Future Gadget Laboratory is just outside of Akihabara, on the second floor of a two-old-story building. Mr. Braun is the grumpy old owner of the Braun Food Workshop on the first floor. He's dedicated his life to CRT TVs, though it's hard to imagine much demand for his services in this day and age. Unironically, he is simultaneously 10 years behind his time and 10 years ahead, because I think in the modern era, like a CRT, that would be pretty cool. Still, in spite of Mr. Braun's grumpiness, he incites no fear in a man of as many hidden talents as myself. But really rather not incite his anger without good reason. Especially because Mr. Braun is also the owner of Ohiyama Building. This building! Fortunately, my overflowing charisma convinced him to rent us an entire floor's worth of space for next to nothing. Mr. Braun truly has an eye for greatness, though that's not to say he can't be fickle. Long story short, I'd rather not cause a ruckus that makes him angry and causes him to storm in here raising our rent, as I may or may not have received several threats of this nature before. Yeah, making noise is not a good idea.
店長なら今の時間は不在だから大丈夫だよ。
God damn it, Suzuha!
何？それは本当か？
うん。店のことは私に任せるって言って出て行っちゃったからね。
So you're slacking on the job. The girl with braids said this as she picked up a snack and popped it into her mouth. This girl with braided hair, Amane Suzuha, is a part-time warrior hired by the Brawn Tube Workshop. If she says he's gone, then there's nothing to worry about.
それでバイト戦士よ。お前は何をしているのだ？
何って宴会でしょ。私だってなんて言ったっけ、ラバーメン。
Rubber man.
ラボメンか。
Oh!
あ、そうそう、そのラボメンなんだからさ。
そういえばお前もラボメンなのだった
そういえばって失礼だな。岡部倫太郎が入れって言ったんじゃない。今日からお前はラボメンナンバー008だって。
な。あ、そうだったか。
I see. So she's our 8th member. Well, I don't remember why I let her in, but this is yet another choice made by Steins Gate. I may hardly know this girl, but I have to believe that I will. At times, benevolence is necessary in the pursuit of bringing chaos upon the world.
それでだ、質問に答えてもらおう。お前はここで何をしているのだ。
だからラボメンとして宴会に参加してるんだってば。
そういうことを言っているのではない。お前は店のことを任されたのではないのかな。
うん、任されたよ。
その人間がここにいてはまずいんじゃないのか。
まずくないよ。だって今日はもう閉店しちゃったんだから。
何？
だって店長は私に任せるって言ったんだよ。だから閉店するのも私の勝手でしょ。
So she's slacking on the job. Got it. Impossible! I began shaking from the sheer shock of what I was hearing. So this is what the generation younger than us is like. She's from like 27... Suzuha is Gen Alpha. Oh my god, Suzuha would be... Wait. Wait, she's Gen Alpha, right? Except for the fact, like, if I really think about it, isn't Okabe the exact same? Mr. Braun, I'm afraid that I've misjudged your so-called eye for greatness.
ね、とにかくそういうわけだからね。今日はみんなで楽しくパーティーなので。いいよね、おかり。
Is it just me or like the voice is really quiet?
まあ、そういうことなら致し方あるまい。
In reality, I had a number of objections, but I guess it is sometimes important to provide some of your subordinates with breaks.
それじゃあ難しい話も終わったみたいだし、改めて乾杯するにゃ。
Wait, no, her voice is normal. What the hell? It's just my Yuri's voice that's super quiet. I like this so much. My Yuri eating ice cream. Aww.
みんなカップを持つにゃ。
待て、そういうことはこの俺が。
乾杯。
Oh my god. One who founded Lab should be the one to make the toast.
今日もどうしたにゃ。
いや、なんでもない。
I can show everyone kindness for a day. Hoin Kyoma is not a man to be bothered over such insignificant matters. And this Ferris girl...
やっぱり様子が変だにゃ。
そんなことはない。俺はいたって通常通りだ。
もしかして今日のまたあの時の。
何？
Oh my god, wait.
隠さなくてもいいにゃ。やっぱりグランクルセイドの時に受けた傷が。
Wound?
何を言う。あれ式の傷でこの俺が。
嘘にゃ。フェイリスの目はごまかされないにゃ。いいから見せるにゃ。
Aww.
やめろ。俺に触るんじゃない。
I've always loved the banter between these two as well. They're such dorks.
やっぱりキョウマはあの時フェイリスたちを助けるために封じられし秘術を。
What is she even talking about? First of all, I've never heard of this Grand Crusade. Ferris is the most popular girl at the maid cafe called Maid Queen Neon Squared, where Mayuri also works. Taco, a type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually the French maid style. They typically call their customers masters. Patrons can talk to waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. I've been to a maid cafe in Korea before. It was really fun. That was a year ago now. Damn. It's been a year. Daro's a big fan of hers, but I'm not great at following all the imaginary things she makes up. This is how everyone else feels talking to you, Okabe Buckaroo. She always steals my stories and adds her own settings onto them and makes them even more impenetrable. I call this technique dubbing 10. It's truly terrifying. If I were to go along with the stories, people around me would begin assuming that I'm delusional, but you are. And allow me to make one thing's clear: the things I say are not the ramblings of delusion. I speak the truth. Sure, buddy, sure. I will not abide being lumped in with her. In fact, I should probably change the subject before it gets too carried away.
そういえばフェイリス、お前もラボメンとなったのだったな。
そうにゃ。漆黒の闇に仕える7つの鍵の守護神と古の盟約を果たし、苦心の末念願のラボメンナンバー007として認められたんだにゃ。
It's like I just hear a buzzing sound.
しかしなぜラボに入ったのだ。理由を聞かせてもらおう。
それはだにゃ。
それは
このラボに入ることでフェイリスから妹を奪ったあの憎きゴールデンダスクに一矢報いるために。
そうか、わかった。
Yeah, I feel like sometimes this stuff like automatically goes. I don't know what causes that.
今日まだ最後まで言ってないにゃ。
I can waste no more time on Ferris. As I turn my back to her. Oh, come on! My eyes met with those of the person who stood right in front of me.
岡部さん。
Oh,
ルカ子か。
it's been such a while since I've seen all these people. Well, no, it's not. It's been like, what, a day? 2 days. Luca, my disciple, the same grade as Mayuri, and lab member 006, probably. At a glance, Luca seems like the ideal Japanese woman, beautiful and elegant. However, he's a guy. While preparing for the party, Luca was working more quickly and efficiently than anyone else. But he's a guy. No, wait. I took a close look at Lukako's face.
岡部さん。
俺は岡部ではない。
ごめんなさい、京馬さん。
Aww. Luca's so adorable as well.
見た目は変わらんが。
A few hours before I changed the past using a female, Lukako made a surprising confession that it's his dream to be a girl. Oh, okay, so we have gone there. While it seems impossible feat, even with the time machine, we sent a message to his mother's pager. Okay. Pager. We all know what this is. Service in Japan started around 1960. Oh, they're that old. Okay. Wait, text data was added in the 90s. Popularity among high school girls, however, soon replaced by cellular phones. Wait, how did you communicate over the pager if not with text? I thought pagers were just texting machines. Am I wrong? Are you sure it was okay for me to be here? Is something wrong? Do I have something on my face?
ルカ子、一つ聞いてもいいか。
はい、なんでしょう。
お前、母親のポケベルにメッセージを送ったりは。
お母さんのポケベルにメッセージですか？いえ。
送っていないのか？
はい、そもそも僕のお母さん、昔ならともかく今はポケベルなんて持ってませんし。
As of the time this was made, the pager would have only been terminated 3 years ago.
そこ。
So there we are. I thought he might have, but perhaps I was overthinking things. Nothing seems to have changed about Lukaku. Oh lordy. I'm relieved, but also kind of sad.
ごめんなさい、キョウさん。
Sorry, I'm also a lab member after all. Sorry, I'm just not used to these kind of situations, so I got nervous. Mocha. Sorry, Kyoma-san.
なぜルカ子が謝るのだ？
だってキョウマさん、なんだかがっかりしたように見えたから。
He's just as emotionally intuitive as ever. But he's a guy.
もうダメだよ、オカリ。ルカ君をいじめちゃ。
Okay, so he is a guy. Even in...
まゆりちゃん、僕別にいじめられてなんか。
Fill me in, Mocha. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna keep this.
"その通りだ、マユリ。それにルカ子は俺の弟子なのだから、少々のことは同意の上と認められるのだ。
Luca's my disciple. We have an agreement in place for things like this.
少々のことって。
うほう、オカリンってもしかしてそっちの趣味があったん？だとしたら今度から僕も気をつけなきゃ。
What's going on?
カベ、あんた。
What?
バカ者！そういう意味ではない。
What? Wait, what? He's not bullying me. No, she doesn't have a pager anyway. I'm sorry, Kyoma. Why are you sorry? Because you seem disappointed. Come on, okay, okay.
なんだ、ちょっと残念。
What?
Eh?
Huh?
え？
Eh? Eh?
やだ、僕今変なこと。
Aww.
なになに？ルカ君今なんて言ったの？
Oh, yeah. My Yuri, Luca, you two are so adorable.
何も言ってないよ。何も。本当だってば。
I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything. And actually,
おい、始圧しよう。
shining finger.
言いたいことがあったらはっきりと声に出して言えばいいだろう。目の前にいる時くらい携帯のメールを送ってくるのはよせ。
I know, that's weird. Well, no, I get why. She's like, she's clearly the socially dysfunctional. But come on.
ごめんなさい。私、面と向かって話すの。
Build up the courage.
だから。
Gotta build up courage. Shining Finger, so named for her unbelievably fast messaging skills, a title I bestowed upon her. Her real name is Kiryumaka or something. She works at an editing company in Akibar called Arc Rewrite. I made her lab member 005 to swear her to secrecy when she found out about D-Mail a few days ago. But now that the past has changed, I can't be sure about how she became a lab mem. I'm sure that will reveal itself later unless it doesn't. It's not a major concern right now.
それで岡部君
じゃあさっきから俺は大壁ではなくて王隠居魔だと言っているだろうが。まったくお前たちは揃いも揃って。
岡部君さっきの話なんだけど
Is this it? Do they all think so lightly of me? Then I have no choice but to show them the true terror of... I'm really interested in the new gadget. Can you please tell me what it is, Mocha? My vengeful enthusiasm wanes. I don't think that this sort of approach would work on her anyway.
そんなに新しいガジェットのことを知りたいのか。
にゃにゃにもしかしていよいよ新作ガジェットの発表かにゃ。
なんだフェイリス、お前も知りたいのか。
だってそのために大変なところわざわざ集まったんだにゃ。
大変なところ。
どうしたん？もしかしてフェイリスタン、なんか大変なことでもあるん？
いやいやいや。
なんでもないにゃ。
本当に？僕でよければいつでも力を貸すから言ってほしいよ。
Oh my god.
ありがとにゃ。でも本当の本当になんでもないから気にしないでほしいにゃ。
おかしいな。エロゲならここでダル君素敵ってフラグが立つところじゃね？
Oh my god. I wonder how the route system works on this one, because I know that there's multiple routes. Does this also rely on D-mails? I don't know. Garo, now might not be the best time for Eroge logic. We can all hear you.
それよりもガジェットのことにゃ。
Anyway, let's get to the gadgets.
僕も聞きたいです。岡部さんじゃなくて京馬さんたちが作ったガジェットのこと。
Luca. Everyone in the lab is looking at me. He's doing the Matthias Torres laugh. Salvation. I'm sorry.
そうかそうか。どうやらお前たちにもようやくラボメンとしての自覚が芽生えたようだな。ではとくと聞くがよい。新しいガジェット、それは
それは
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 You don't know, do you?
それは
Oh my god.
誰よ、説明を頼む。
自分で説明しないのかよ。
だから言ったではないか。D メール実験のせいで俺のここ数日の記憶は現状とは違っているのだと。
ああ、そっか。
Oh my god. Yeah, is Okabe... I feel like Okabe is even more of a clown than in the normal... I don't know. I wish I could explain, but I have no clue what kinds of gadgets I made.
それにしても言い出したオカリンが覚えてないってのは不思議な話だ、やっぱ。
You know what? I feel a little called out.
岡部さん、もしかして記憶喪失なんですか？
違うよルカ君。オカリンはね、なんだっけ、
Reading Steiner.
リーディングシュタイナーだ。
そうそう、そのシュタイナーっていうのなの
The
で。
Strainer.
まゆしまゆし、今の
Oh my
違う
god.
な。
This fucking dude.
ってのもう一度。
Can you say it's such a mouthful one more time?
したいな。
もっと
Oh
上
my
目遣いでお願いするように。
Oh my god.
やめんかこの変態。
Oh my god. Thank you, Karisu. Jesus Christ, buddy.
したいな。
真由にもしなくていいの。
違うにゃん。もっと切なそうに言わなきゃダメだよ。
Oh my god. Ferris, my god.
ってお前もか。
Look, I'm gonna say it. Like, I'm into this kind of stuff too, but man, you guys are on like a whole different level.
ねえねえ、今のってどういう意味なのかな。
The actual normies, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Do they know? They don't know. This isn't good. This is the lab crew I assembled, but there's still a little synergy I can't get in a word edgewise. Well,
とにかくだるよ。新作ガジェットの説明を頼む。
hopefully loudness is enough to get us back on track. Yeah, honestly, that's my strategy a lot of the time too.
そうでした、さーせん。
Why does that need a tip? Lol, 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 my bad, lol, lol, lol. Theoretically an apology, it is really? Huh. I'm not familiar with 2chan lingo, so I can't say.
それじゃあ、まずは。
He got a couple of cardboard boxes from the curtained-off development room and put them on the table. Dubious, creative objects set before us. They're so crappy, or charming, I don't know where to start describing them, so I'll describe them in the order Daro did. Future Gadget, number 008. Homing Diva. Surprise Specs. One Scoop Prevails.
これはまた。
Hold on. We're getting so many tips. A skateboard, a feature gadget number 11, a skateboard able to reach surprising speeds by utilizing jet propulsion technology. The back of the skateboard is equipped with a plastic bottle filled with Diet Cola. By inserting a methanol-heavy piece of candy into the bottle, a chemical reaction occurs, creating a type of jet propulsion. Its name was derived from a line frequently used in the popular shonen manga, Detective Doyle. Detective... Shit, what was the original actual one called? Bikuri Megane-chan. Surprise. Future gadget number 10, a pair of glasses that converts what it sees into data, and then reproduces it as a 3D projection. It is thought of capable of replaying events as though they're actually happening in real time. Needless to say, it's a game-changing future device capable of turning reality into VR. Mayuri is said to have come up with the name. Bro, we have that stuff nowadays. We had that stuff in like 2017. We had that stuff at the time Suzuho was born. Homing Diva, a vinyl umbrella with a GPS device implanted inside. If the user loses or has it stolen, it can easily be located. However, because its power switch is tied to the open-close button, the GPS will not turn on unless the umbrella is open. I personally find the name to be a stroke of genius. What's the point of that? Ghost in the ball? Oh my god. Mobile Armored Riot Camouflage. A gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors in a sphere. Small COS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connected to the monitor on the opposite side of the sphere. This is an attempt at a practical optical camouflage. It is the greatest masterpiece among the complicated future gadgets, but sheer size makes it difficult to store. Oh my god. Is that really what it was called? Ghost in the Husk. Oh my god, which has an anime adaptation. It's a reference within a reference. The Illumi. Hey, I remember this. Remember this, guys? From the previous one. Future gadget number 6, a red chemical glow stick with the handle attached, allowing for one grip to grip it like a sword. Made possible not just with future gadget laboratory hardware, but also with chemical knowledge. Inspired by Spark Wars, a series of epic sci-fi films. Back when they had not been ruined by Disney. Andor's good, though. The TV show is still good. Some of the TV shows are nice. Andor's good. Again, I made something worthless by Goemon. Future gadget. Dryer in a vacuum. Oh, so that's what it is. Its name is a reference to the popular anime Lupin III. Mode Snake. We remember this. Electric humidifier. Uses an electric... You could read it on your own. It looks like a Claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Its name is a reference to the stealth action game Oh my god. Metal Moa Solid. Metal Moa Solid Rise. Oh my god. That's a Juju's Bizarre Adventure. And that's the one you give to Kurisu at the end. Or not at the end, at the fake end. The name originates from a sci-fi manga, 22 Emon. Dang. To turn the TV on, you must manually flip the switch on the TV. Its name is a reference to the classic Japanese robot anime, Mobile Jacket Gundam. Oh my god. I desperately searched for a word once Daru finished, a frown plastered on my face.
どうしたのオカリ？頭でも痛い？
そうではない。なんなのだこの妙ちくりんなガジェットの数々は。
妙ちくりん？
そうだどれもこれも全く使い道がなさそうではないか。
Dang.
言っとくけど、これに関しては全部オカリンの発案だぜ。
Hey, they turned out to be surprisingly useful throughout the course of the game. Not all of them.
なんと素晴らしい発明品の数々だ。さすが法王院京馬。自分の才能が恐ろしい。
自演をつ。
Eh?
Eh?
Eh? I've noticed it before. Sometimes this girl speaks in A-channel slang. She may act all business, but I suspect she may secretly be an A-channeler.
ねえ、岡部倫太郎、これって触ってもいいの？
The part-time warrior is pointing at one of the new gadgets.
そうだな。お前たちもラボメンなのだし構わんだろう。
Just don't break anything, I suppose.
やったー！ねえみんな、遊んでもいいって。
They're toys. As soon as the words left Suza's lips, everyone took the gadgets in their hand and started examining them from every angle. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've seen them so interested in our gadgets. As I said, they're basically toys. It was only me and Dharma until a week ago. Now that I kind of regret that it wasn't me who built these gadgets. Well, technically it was.
ねえねえルカ君、この傘があればどこかに忘れてきても大丈夫ってことかな。
でもこれってビニール傘だから作るコスト考えたら買った方が早いかも。
ここで開いてもいいかな。
危ないからいきなりガバッと広げないで。
Not a good idea.
ガバッと広げないでとか、
Oh
そっちの
my
趣味はない
god.
はずなのに、そんなことを言われたら悔しい。でも興奮しちゃう。ビクンビクン。
Oh my god. Daru.
だから変態発言を自重しろと言っとるだろうが。
Daru, this fucking guy. Kurisu. Anyhow.
あれ、このメガネなんかかけてもかけなくてもあんまり変わんないんだけど。ほんとかにゃ。フェイリスも試してみるにゃ。
ちょメガネっ子フェイリスタンとか
Oh my god.
レアすぐる。
Well, that's not even perverted. What doesn't set Daru off? Well, it's a party, so I might as well let him have fun.
ちょっと桐生さん何してるの？
うん
Hmm?
何ってこれを動かそうかと思って。
Shining fingers stood before the panicking Kurisu holding the skateboard. From what Daru explained, that skateboard is... Oh! Oh shit.
ダメよ桐生さん、それ以上やったら部屋の中がコーラまみれに。
Oh my god. We were too late.
どうしたにゃ。これは一体何事にゃ。
You're also up in cola. Soda sprayed everywhere as a skateboard smashed into the wall repeatedly. The laboratory had become a sticky, carbonated hell.
貴様しやつし、なんてことをしてくれたんだ。
ごめんなさい。ちゃんと。
当たり前だ。
Whoa, hey!
すごく冷たいです。わあ、炭酸ってすごいんだね。マユシーはびっくりなのです。もうびしょびしょに濡れちゃったよ。
Anyhow.
あ、あまねし。
Oh my god!
濡れちゃったっての。もう一回やろう。
Daru, you might want to learn how to self-censor. Bro has even less of a filter than me. Well, no, I do it intentionally for comedic effect.
にゃにゃ、もうこんな時間にゃ。
Fair stood up in the middle of the festivities.
それじゃあフェイリスはそろそろお店に戻るにゃ。
フェイリスタン行ってしまうん。
Daru couldn't hide his disappointment. But it really wasn't all that late.
フェイリスはお店に戻ってやらなきゃいけないことが残ってるにゃ。フェリスちゃんは大変なのです。
Only Mayuri calls her Ferris instead of Ferris. It's a subtle nickname, but an affectionate one. I feel bad for her. Why is everyone so mean to her? As I mentioned before, Mayuri works as Ferris, as Mayushi Nyan at May Queen plus Nyan squared. For someone who could be a little soft between the ears, I'm impressed that Mayuri's doing so well at work. Maybe it's because of that.
マユシーもいつまでも遊んでたらダメにゃ。宿題いっぱいあるって言ってたにゃ。
Oh lordy. You're giving me PTSD.
宿題は明日からやるよ。ね、ルカくん。
あ、ごめん。僕はもう終わらせちゃった。
Oh, god damn it.
ルカくんは優等生なのです。
マユリをしっかり学習するがいい。それが学生の本分だからな。
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか？
Dang.
学校で教えるような学問など俺には不要なのだ。
Aren't you a college student?
なぜなら俺は不老院教魔だからな。
理由になってねえよ。
I keep forgetting that you're a student, Okame-kun. Maybe it's because the way you talk, but I always end up thinking that you're older than me. Moeka, how old is Moeka, actually? That's a good question. The girl before me probably is knowing me for the typical education system. Yeah, she probably bypassed all of that, being a genius and all.
それじゃあみんなまたにゃ。
We saw Ferris off as she walked out the door. Then Kurisu stood up.
さてと、それじゃあ私もこの辺で。
クリスちゃんも帰っちゃうの？
ううん、私はまだ完成させなきゃいけないガジェットが2つほどあるから。
何？まだこれ以上に新しいガジェットを作っているのか？
だから全部あんたがやれって言ったんだろうが。
The banter between these two.
だから俺は知らんと何度言えばわかるのだ。
状況が変わろうとあんたはあんたなんだからグダグダ言うな。
Damn, she's got a point.
とにかく資金難を何とかしなきゃならんのならつべこべ言うな。
資金難
What? I was going to ask her what she meant, but she disappeared behind the curtain into the development room. Bankruptcy. I'm sure that's what she said.
おいダル、今のはどういうことだ。
どういうことも何もそのままの意味だお。
Daryl explained that the recent gadget obsession was brought about by our bankruptcy. The future gadget laboratory was never really flush with cash, but something really serious must have happened.
一体その原因は。
Can't I just send another lottery email? Want to know the reason for bankruptcy, but
おかりん。
Dara and Mayuri didn't waste a word. Their faces told me everything I needed to know. It was my fault.
それで一体その他のガジェットとは何なのだ。
それはやっぱ言わね。
何。
どうせ知らないんならできてからのお楽しみってことにすりゃいいんじゃね。その方が面白いし。
Wait, what? Why are you guys bankrupt?
あ、なんなら自分で考えてみれば。自分が作ろうと思ったものなんだし簡単だろ上皇。
Grr, they know I can't remember anything. And their teasing makes my curiosity even worse.
ではダルよ、こうしようではないか。二つのうちどちらか片方だけでも教えるというのはどうだ。
残念だけど僕も片方についてはどんなものか全く知らないんだお。
ダルもか。
うん、それだけはオカリンじゃなくてマキセ氏の発案だから。
クリスティーナの。
そういうことだから自分で考えてみ。
Christina's ideas, huh? Could it have something to do with neuroscience? That is her specialty, after all. If that's the case, then it must be. Nope, no idea. Well, if I don't even know what I told my crew to make, there's no way I'd be able to figure out what my assistant is making.
あ、何？もしかして分かったとか？
なかなか面白くなってきたではないか。
Right now, I don't care what these next two gadgets are. I'm not even going to ask why we're in dire financial straits. We've got 5 new gadgets on hand. I'm sure they'll help us get the money we need soon enough.
お前たち、未来ガジェットの未来は明るいぞ。
なんだ諦めたんか。
諦めたんだね。
細かいことは気にするな。それよりも宴だ。今から宴会を始めるぞ。
Isn't the party already over?
今からってもう終わろうかってとこじゃん。
おかりん大丈夫？
ほら、ルカ子もシアツ氏も乾杯だ。
Ferris already left.
岡部さん。
You alright, dude?
ちょっと岡部うるさい。
おい、聞こえるか。大変なことが起きた。
Oof, alright.
実はな。いや、そうではない。そんなことよりもっと大変なことだ。
Alright. Entropy of the Origins Rumble. I feel like that's where I'm gonna leave it off for today. It's like what, a solid hour and 30 minutes in? Sure. Okay. So where am I? Okay, so we've gone over to the next day. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't think we've actually gotten to the, like, the quote-unquote main meat of the story yet, but we're getting there, we're getting there. We'll get there. So, yeah. I love this so much. It's hilarious. Okay. I will probably leave it off at here. I hope you guys are all enjoying this so far. Let me think. Okay, so, nothing else I really want to say. Yeah, it's, this is happening. Happy February, folks! The sky is up! Oh, actually, make sure to leave a comment down below, obviously. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and if you subscribe, smash that bell so you can get more. Please, I want more subscribers. And yeah, now is the time to say the sky is up and you guys are awesome. I will see you all in the next video.